machine. Alrighty, so we are going to do 3 drakes with auto. I don't know. Let's see here. Let me show you. They are with auto firing missiles, and it's just under 300 DPS on the missiles themselves. Looks like they'll fly 79, which is a really nice amount. That's a really good distance. And now not all of these are the same. This one's pretty much Mastery 5, but then this one here, he's got a little ways to go, and you know, maybe we might need to give him a little push here. I don't know. He's at 315 on on the DPS. Sorry. And so the oops, that's the wrong one. This guy here, I have some free skill points. I think that I'm gonna do these 2 here, and so here's what we do here. We do that, and then I can apply skill points. You can't do it if it's the first one.
Skill training completed.
And then apply skill points.
Skill training completed.
And he hasn't got Caldari Battlecruiser all the way up either. So we're at 336. I do not have enough skill points here to finish off Battlecruiser 5. And so let's see which is going to be better. So that's 5% bonus to the missiles, and this is going to be 10% bonus to damage. Okay, so that's where the stuff's going to come from, the last stuff. So this guy, he's just not all the way up to snuff yet, and I don't want to right now spend all those skill points, those free skill points, just to get him done with that part. But let's see here. Do I have anything in here? Oh, I do. Oh, there's 1 million. Do I want to do that though? No, I think that we'll see how things go. But I don't necessarily want to, spend a 1 million on that. So, anyway, might even be more than 1 million. I don't know why my cameras were going off. So we're gonna undock these, and we need to put them into a group so that I can warp them together and everything. And then this character up here, she's the cleanup crew, so she's not gonna be really doing anything. And let's take that out of here. So she's not doing anything in the destruction part, just in the cleanup part. And let's take just one. And then for these other guys, I mean, I don't know how far of an orbit I should do. They don't have any propulsion or anything. So you know, it's like, if I take an MTU with one of these guys, then it's not going to work very well, because I'm going to have to slow boat so long to get back to it, because I suspect that the orbit on these is going to be around 45 or so on the on these other guys. So let's undock them. All right, there's setup needed with all of these. This should get repaired. And basically this is kind of the MO of what it'll be. And then what's the flight distance for this guy? 79, and all of them are 79. So it's 79. The question is, oh, I'm on the wrong screen again. Sorry. I gotta get used to this. I gotta figure out something to do to make it so I don't keep making that mistake, because I've made that mistake several times. The Magic Man, you end up with more back if you want. Okay, so I think that this guy's set up, but I gotta figure out, okay, so what am I gonna do for an orbit? Their shield regen is pretty good. It should be fine. What I think I want to do is I want to have one that I set in orbit and two I set to follow, if that makes sense. Whichever one's going to take the lead, you know. And in fact, there might be some advantage to doing bursts on one of them. So I'm gonna set the orbit at 45. I think that sounds okay, because we can fly as far as 79. So let's look at this one. Now I'm going to set the same orbit on all three of them, just because I don't know which one's going to take the lead and everything. But I'm setting up all their buttons exactly the same and everything. All right, so all right, so this guy right here, he's coming down to stream snipe me. That's what he did earlier. So he's coming down to stream snipe me. I knew that he stream sniped me. Which, I mean, if he wants to get me, he's gonna get me. And I already know he was flying a Loki last time, and he is very, very, his kill to death ratio is extremely high. And so I have no doubt that that if I go out to do this now, that he's just going to show up. So, yeah. That's no fun. Because I know exactly what he's doing. It's not I think he's going to stream snipe me. I know that's exactly why he's coming down here. And I know he's watching, too. Obviously. He doesn't show up again until I undock. Now he's going the other way. To probably try and boost my confidence that he's not coming down here. So, all right. First thing we're going to do is I'm going to put us into our own squad. Takes a little bit of work. If we're going to be in standing fleet, it takes a little bit of work. If I was just to put them in a fleet, you know, by themselves, then, you know, they'd be fine. But, all right. So they're all 3 in a fleet. I'm not going to use an MTU, no. Yeah, I already talked about that, about how I specifically was not going to use an MTU because of the in fact, I don't have propulsion on any of these. So
Warp drive active.
that's almost an awful sound, isn't it? That sounds really weird. Well, that's what we get for having three ships all making the same sound at the same time. All right, so that is my equivalent of praying to the sun god. Right, and then one aligns. All right, so there's what they would be in an orbit. Well, I think that that the formation's going to be okay. Yeah, I'm not seeing this guy on Intel, but here, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to put a scout out. Get another count up here. He's not in system here. I'm running out of characters I can do. I'm running into this client active thing again, where it says that there's a client here, but it's not. Alright, so I'm connecting up this guy as well. And
Skill training completed.
just has a little ship. Doesn't have anything on him. Just a second here. So far away. All right, well, guess it's what's needed. And let's see here. First order, include jump gates.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, nature of the game. Yeah, so can take care. The fact is that when I run into people like that, I always have a plan B to switch gears It may not be what I wanted to do on the show, was trying to do, but I always have a plan B. And so and it would be simple enough to just log off all my characters and move over to some of my horde characters or something like that. So I'm just in a completely different region of space, or to my high sec and just, you know, move on, or go work on manufacturing or whatever. So
Warp drive active.
people are going to do whatever they're going to do. You don't have much control over them.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
All right, so I'll have this character in the pipe before he'd have to come through here, and I'll see him. Actually, we'll watch this other gate.
Active.
So I'm going to leave an audible tell too when somebody comes through the gate. I'll make it so I can hear it. Oh, there's rats on this gate. Yeah, start shooting me. Now they're coming toward me. Darn it. All right. Well. Yeah, they're coming at me pretty fast, actually. Okay, well, it's going to have to be this other gate.
Warp drive active.
Plan B again. Actually, what I can do with this one
Warp drive
is
active.
this is all within range to see. So, oh, no, we don't want to do that. We want to do this.
Drive active.
We'll see if we can view the gate from here. Should be able to. Yep, there we go. That's what I was hoping for on the other. The other one was to be able to see something like that. you know, a view distance like that. So, all right. We're ready. I have enough characters. I could put another scout out too if I needed to. So, and I should probably put some scout ships together so that in the future I can do that. And so, all right. Here. We're going to start pretty simple, and then go from there. So, getting into things. He's going to knock shit over. I know he is.
Drive active.
Oh, I'm on the wrong screen again. I keep doing that. Yeah. I'm gonna have to see if I can make my buttons on my Stream Deck different colors for different monitors. What map is that? It's Rift Intel. It's how I knew that Stream Sniper was coming back. All right. No suitable targets within range. Well, how close do they have to be? All right, so one of my guys says no suitable targets within range. Yeah, I don't understand how close they have to be suitable. And maybe it's because nobody's shooting at him. So, this guy right here keeps having a thing saying no suitable targets within range. Okay, so we are going to have each one of these then orbit on their own, because I think that's going to be part of why they're not they're not getting targeted or something. No suitable targets within range. 79, Scourge, auto-targeting heavy missiles. Yeah, it's the right setup. It's just no suitable targets within range. So, Yeah, so if it hasn't been shot at, it won't fire. Mm-hmm. I think the whole site's done. All right. So, okay, learning some stuff. That's another reason why I start with a simpler site, right? All right.
Warp drive active.
All right. So, let's see about. May need one regular. I wonder if they will all three start by, you know, looking at different places, if they'll do different orbits here and everything. Yeah, I'm not having a whole lot of luck getting this last one to fire, because nothing's targeting, because they're all targeting the other stuff first. Wonder if I can target something with that one.
A module has run out of charges.
Well, this is a learning experience for sure. You know, figuring out how we're gonna,
A module has
you
run
know,
out of charges.
get them to do what they need to here. What feels a little crazy is they're all a little bit different levels. You know, they're all orbiting a little bit different. Like this guy is going one direction, the other two are going another. And this guy just doesn't, the guy in the lower left just doesn't get attacked at all. And I'm pretty close to these guys. Like, I'm closer. Why don't they want to attack me? Okay, let me turn off my auto-targeter so that it doesn't change anything. So weird. Yes, Rift is the one that allowed me to copy the settings, and they didn't work at first, and found out that it was actually because of the multiple profiles that I use. And so then they added it in right away next day. Update. Alright, so I don't know how this is gonna work out with... Okay, let me put some drones out. And see if I can at least get them to attack so that, well, the missiles attack. There it goes. Okay. But then how do my drones do? Like, I expect to see my drones getting chewed up here really quickly. I'm gonna pull my drones back in. We'll see if this will keep firing. It looks like it is. So all three of them are still firing. I had 9 waves on this thing. There's 33 ships on this wave. That just seems insane. Alright, so 2 of them got no suitable target. Alright, well. They're all 3 firing again. They're all 3 firing again. I wonder if I just had to throw out a drone to just get aggro started or something. I'm not 100% sure. Still learning on this.
The module has run out of charges. A module has run out of charges.
So it makes me wonder about, you know, if I do even more of these, how that would work out. Like, is this doomed because I won't be able to get enough aggro on ships? Or maybe what we do is we actually get right in the middle of the ships. We do a really tight orbit. And then all the ships get aggro no matter what. The distances are fine right now. The missiles can fly 79. And so that's working out. Once I got over the hurdle of the lower left not firing because it wasn't getting any aggro, it's fine. So right now, I have the equivalent of around 900 DPS with the three of them going at these. And this particular one, there's a lot of ships on each wave. And all of them so far, their shields are handling just fine. No danger there. One of the things about auto missiles is that you can't choose your target. Your target chooses you. And a target painter would help. Yes, probably. Though with a target painter, I'll be giving up one of my shield slots. And we have not tested the shields much yet. This guy down here, he's taking the most damage on the shields, but this is a nothing site that we're at. So, you know, I can't be like, oh, well, it'll be fine, because I actually don't know that. It targets the closest NPC, but the closest NPC that's giving it aggro. And so that's one of the things I was struggling with.
MC2 wire just followed.
Is that one of them wasn't getting just kept saying no qualifying ships to shoot at. So
A module has run out of charges.
wave 7 of 9 now. And there's like 33 hostiles on this wave. It's pretty incredible how many ships are in these. They were all 3 stopped shooting. How'd they get rid of the bounty system? Yeah, I mean, it's all fine. I was doing fine with the bounty system. I learned how to live with it, so... But the bounty system caused a heavy load during battles. Like when they get the big battles, 1,000 people together, what would happen is that one person have a bounty on them, and everybody who everybody who got an Eve mail about it, it'd be just sending out just tons and tons and tons of those mails. So they were saying that caused a performance issue. Oh, so once you have aggro, it'll target the closest ship, even if that ship isn't currently aggroing me? Okay. If that's how it works, then okay. Right, all 3 of them are firing. We could test with drones as well and see how well that works or doesn't work. Yeah, these are auto-targeting missiles. Bet you that the cleanup on this is not very good. It's a ton of ships out there, though. I mean, I don't know how many wrecks there are, but there's well over 100. Because there's been 3 rounds that were like 33 ships that I noticed, and I don't know how many more.
Our module has run out of charges.
Right. So let's reload all these. And then we'll bring in this one here. No, I'm not using any software to be able to interact with screens like this other than my broadcast tools.
Warp drive active.
Literally, all 4 of these clients, they're on the same screen. Look at all those wrecks. Holy cow. That is definitely a mountain of wrecks. Alright, we'll see what kind of stuff this picks up. I kind of suspect that it's not really gonna pick up that much, but, you know, we'll see. First piece is worth 317,000. Actually, that's not bad if it gets a shit ton of it. Alright, so 3 of these guys are in the same squad. I should not take my other guy away. Although let me just save location. Just for giggles, it shouldn't take me away. Fleet warp shouldn't. Right, so
Warp drive active.
right, good. It's how I had hoped. Well, that was quite interesting. All right. If you're watching on YouTube, see you in the next episode.